Somebody engage. What did you learn last week? Well, as you know, we learned about research, right?
Taking ground requires more of him and less of me. And so challenged me, how am I taking ground at school? I have the ministry of Fatfish alongside with other leaders from other youth groups as well. But it's not going to be enough to really take my ground at school. It's not going to be enough to just nurture and help and guide Christians, within that group, but it has to go beyond the four walls. And it just really, it's like I had an epiphany really, and it was great. And that's what I learned from Friday night.
Last Friday, Whitey Engage learned about Surge, a powerful movement moving forward. Throughout the night, Will told us about the importance of sharing Christ to others, and he also gave us 4 keys that would help us take ground. Key number 1, you cannot have a heart for God if you do not have a heart for his people. Key number 2, you cannot see miracles if you cannot see the ark. Key number 3, you cannot participate in victory if you do not partake in sacrifice. And lastly, key number 4, you cannot take ground if you do not firstly take ground, which means fall before Jesus and accept him as your Savior. So this year, as we learn about taking ground, Whitey Engage, I really encourage you to be bold and courageous and just step out in faith and really reach out to those who don't know him yet. Peace.
One thing that I learned was that God was a people person and that God loved his people. And the way that God moved in his people was by staying close to those who were broken and staying close to those who really needed him in their lives and felt that they had no purpose in their lives. And I can apply this to my life by reaching out to my school and reaching out in my school by staying close to those who were broken in a spiritual sense and those who were broken in their lives and really needed a place of refuge. And I believe that that's something that I need to work on in my school, and I believe that it's something that other people can work on as well.
Hey Engage, what did you learn last week? Well, last week we learned search. Hey Engage, what did you learn last week? Well, last week we learned search. Hey Engage, what did you learn last week? Well, last week, as you know, we learned search.